Good morning, keto followers. It's Monday. It's 8 degrees. Perfect time for a 2-kilometer jog. Which means also it's weekly update time. Let's do it.
Get along. Get along. Get along. Let me see you get along. Get along. Get along. Get along. Get along. Get along.
Good morning, my keto followers. It's a bright sunny Monday morning here, and as usual, being Monday, back to work, but also excitedly for you guys, it's my weekly update time. So, how did I go last week? Well, after having a heart attack for stepping on the scales last Monday and realizing I put on around 5 kilos from my trip to America, I was very determined this week to try and get those 5 kilos off. And of course, you know, as they say, it's not going to happen overnight, and it didn't happen in 7 nights either. So I hopped back on the scales this week, and I have lost 2.2 kilos since last Monday, and that was surprising actually, because my body has gone into a funk of relying and becoming so dependent on a lot of meals. And that probably didn't help that while I was in America, I ate whenever I was hungry, and I ate a lot, whether it be just cheeses or salamis or, you know, salads or piles and piles of eggs and bacon. I just ate. So now my body is in this mentor of, I'm going to eat all the time. And I really need to get out of that habit. So this week, I'm planning to do the egg fast again. I know everyone's like, why? Why are you doing the egg fast? You said you weren't going to do that. But my body, again, is craving protein, is craving eggs and fat. And that is something I've been denying my body in the last few weeks. I haven't been eating as much fats as I should be while on keto. I've been focusing more on salads and veggies and meats. So I understand, you know, natural fats are in meats and things like that, but I have not been eating a lot of it. So I decided this morning I was going to do the egg fast this week, just to get my body back into proper keto and to, you know, revamp my whole mind thought and mind space of where I need to be. A little side of me is still depressed that I have put on so much weight in the last 2 weeks. And I'm also under the pump as well, because I have a huge runway show coming up in 14 days, and I really need to snap out of it, get rid of this bloated belly, get rid of this excess weight that I'm carrying around, and go back to the old me. So last week I did good. You know, I didn't binge eat or go crazy on bad carb foods or anything like that. I did, however, break my no Quest bar cycle by Thursday. I had a Quest bar while I was doing a grocery shop, and on Saturday I had 2 Quest bars in one day. Oh my god. So I noticed while I was on the egg fast, I stayed away from Quest bars, I stayed away from sweet craving things, and I really enjoyed the egg fast. I didn't find it horrible or bad or, you know, insane for my mentality or insane for my body. It was actually a good kind of detox in a way. So starting today, I'm going to do the egg fast, and as you saw, I have already started making my yummy butter and cheese omelets that are going to get me through lunch today. And tonight I'm just going to have my favorite keto cheese, cream cheese pancakes. So where am I at the moment headspace wise? I've been on keto for about eight months now, and I love this way of life. Especially for those who don't know, I do have an autoimmune disease called ankylosing spondylitis. So I also have spinal arthritis as well, thanks to my family inheritance giving me such amazing autoimmune disease. But yeah, so pretty much I have joint pain, hip pain and back pain all the time, and a doctor last year told me, you know, change your diet or go on painkillers. And I'm someone who doesn't like having pain meds or you're relying on drugs for the rest of my life. So exercise and change of food was the key for me. And I must say, for those who do have arthritis or joint pain like myself, keto is very good for that. You're getting away from the carbs and sugars, and you're feeding yourself on healthy, natural whole foods that are high in fat and also full of green, healthy, goodness, nutritious foods. So my headspace at the moment, you know, the scales, I always say this every week, guys, do not rely on the scales, but the scales are taunting me that I have put on a lot of weight. I have noticed it too while taking photos over the weekend, that my face does look puffy from what it used to be. My stomach is puffy from overeating, and I've got to get back into the headspace of what I was a year ago, even before I started keto. I don't need to eat all the time. But as I have told you guys, when I started keto, I have found my love for food. Before I was on keto, I was just eating cereal, candies, sweets, bread. I lived on bread and pasta. That was all I ate. Bread, pasta, and 5 apples a day. Yes, 5 apples a day. So when I started keto, I started trying these new foods like mushrooms and capsicums and these long green things called zucchinis that I had never eaten in my whole entire life. And I realized what spices were, what salt and pepper were. I never salt or peppered my food. I never ate mixed veggies together, sauteed in butter. I was missing out on a lot of things. But in saying that, I now have become obsessed with food. And that is dangerous in a way where, you know, we really only need to eat 3 meals a day. We only really need to eat when we're hungry. Sometimes, you know, I don't even eat breakfast because I do the 16-8 fasting, where you only eat for 8 hours a day and fast for 16 hours, which is good for my metabolism. But since starting keto and experimenting with healthy, tasty foods while adding butters and salts, I'm obsessed with food. And it is getting worse. I'm not sure if it's just me or for others who have come from a horrible past, food related wise, like myself, where we used to just live off chocolates and ice creams and bad foods. And then when you finally open your eyes to realize how bad carbs and sugars are for you, and you go into the keto world where everything tastes amazing, you become obsessed with food. Well, I know I did anyway. So now my body is always thinking about food, and it's really starting to annoy me lately. Let's just go through what I had yesterday on Sunday. So I woke up at 6 a.m. I took the dog for a walk. I came home and wanted breakfast. So I cooked 2 eggs, 2 cups of spinach, 5 slices of halloumi cheese with a handful of mushrooms, and I made this delicious omelette and covered it with mozzarella cheese. And I thought, this looks huge. I sat down and ate it all within 25 minutes. So, yeah, it was keto friendly, alright. But within an hour, I was looking for more food to eat. Now, I know mentally I was not hungry because that omelette contained a lot of fats. And here I was looking in the cupboard for something else to make or eat. So I had 10 almonds. That's another 100 calories. Then around 11 o'clock we went grocery shopping. While grocery shopping, I bought a Quest bar and ate that within like 20 seconds flat. Got home, unpacked the groceries. I pigged out on some freshly cut ham with some slices of cheese. And by that time, it was about 12:30. And I thought, yay, it's lunchtime. What am I going to have for lunch? So I made a chicken salad with more cheese, with more grilled halloumi, with lots of shredded lettuce, lots of shredded carrots. I threw in a bit of cabbage, red onion, fried up some mushrooms. And I looked at this salad and I thought, this looks yum. It's healthy. It's cheese and lettuce and veggies all chucked in together. But I want more. I want to make this more delicious. What else could I add? So then I cooked about 200 grams of mince and added mince on top with some seasoning. And this bowl, mind you, was in a small soup bowl, but it was overflowing. And I thought, oh my God, I cannot eat all this. At least I'm gonna eat half now and have half for dinner. I sat there and within 25 minutes, I had eaten the whole bowl. And I didn't feel bloated. I didn't feel overfull. I was just eating and eating, and the flavors and the taste, and it was so delicious. And I just couldn't stop eating it. So I thought, wow, I've had this huge lunch. I've now got to go do some exercise and burn this off. So I took the dog to the dog park for 2 hours. We ran around. I came home and I thought, oh, I've just done 2 hours of running around with the dog. I'm hungry. So I had another handful of almonds, I had another 2 slices of cheese. What else did I have? I had a boiled egg, and then I thought, oh, it's about 4:30 now. I should wait till dinner. So then dinner comes around and I think, wow, I have eaten a lot today. I have constantly been grazing all day. And then I thought, what is something keto friendly that I haven't made yet that I could make for dinner? So I got out the turkey mince and I fried up about 300 grams of turkey mince. I added zucchinis, I added capsicum, I added mushrooms, I added hot chili sauce, I added chili flakes. And I thought, this is massive. I'm just going to put some lettuce on top and that should be done. And then I thought, this is like a Mexican naked burrito bowl. I'm going to add some sour cream and some more hot sauce. Oh, what the hell, I'm going to add some grated cheese. It looks alright. It weighed a ton. This thing would have weighed like 1.5 kilos by the time I had finished. I sat down, put on the news, and within half an hour I had eaten the whole thing. I felt bloated slightly towards the end, and instead of stopping and leaving those 4 tablespoons of food that was left in the bowl, I ate it all. Now, I'm very excited to cook. I love keto food. I didn't have any sugars. I didn't have any sweet things. I didn't have much carbs besides what's in the natural veggies. And I just could not stop eating. It is really, really stressing me out. So I think I've come to a point where I'm thinking, food, I'm going to have to break up with you. Not fully, but at least halfway. Let's start seeing other people, as in not eating all the time. So I'm not sure if others are in the same boat as me, but while starting keto, you get your taste buds in for these amazing fats and amazing flavors and veggies that go good together with salt and pepper, and you just cannot stop eating. That is my dilemma this week, guys. I'm loving keto, I'm loving being back on keto, but I need to step away from the fridge, step away from the grocery store, step away from the recipe books, and just calm down. Food is always going to be there. I do not need to eat all these meals in a day. It is crazy. So I was very surprised that I had lost 2.2 kilos when I jumped on the scales this morning. But I've now got to get my head back into a healthy mindset of what it was within like 12 months ago, where I would only eat when I was hungry, I would not eat massive giant meals, and I would exercise instead of eating while bored. That is my key. Now, exercise. That's something, you either like or hate. And trust me, in the past, I hated it. But while on keto, I have built an amazing newfound of life thanks to keto energy. And of course, I wanted to put it to good use, so that's why I started exercising and going to the gym. But before my gym life started, which I must say, my gym life only started in January this year, while I was on my weight loss journey after having 2 kids, the thing that I wanted to try and do was go for a run. I have amazing long legs, and I thought, I want to try and put these things to good use. So, my lazy overweight past, I obviously never did any exercise in my life. And it wasn't until after I had kids, I said, I want to be a fit, healthy mum. I want to get out there and be able to run around and have fun with my kids. So I started going for a run every morning. So after my second child, I started getting up every morning at 5 a.m. except for weekends, and going for, 1 kilometer run, 1 kilometer jog, walk, run, whatever. Anyway, after 6 weeks, the 1 kilometer became very easy for me, and I was very excited that, my stamina and fitness was growing. So I increased that to 2 kilometers. So that was from my house all the way down the road to the local park, touch the bus sign, and run all the way back. Anyway, since starting keto, I haven't done this run for a long time. So probably for about a year now, 10 months to a year. Anyway, this morning I woke up and I thought, you know what, I need to stop focusing on food. I need to change my mindset to how it was when I was so determined a few years ago to lose this weight, to get up, to motivate myself to get back into running because I enjoyed it. It was something that was fun for me. I've noticed lately getting up and going to the gym has been feeling like a chore because I get to the gym, I'm doing weights, I'm doing the same thing every day. And as someone has says to me, you know, if you find something becomes a chore to you, your body starts hating it and you find excuses not to do it. So I thought this morning when my alarm went off at 4:30 in the morning, time to go to the gym again. Why? Why should I be pushing myself to do something that I don't want to do? Think back, Laura. Think back to what made you happy and excited to get out of bed when you're in your weight loss journey in the past. And that was seeing how fast I could do this 2-kilometer run in the morning. Seeing how excited I was when I would get home from this 2-kilometer run and think, yes, I beat my time, or look how sweaty I am because I'm burning off all these calories and excess weight. And I was so excited by that because I found out that running was something that I love to do. So this morning I thought, let's do it. Let's go back to the fun times of how when exercise was fun and enjoyable. Why not? Why does everything have to be about the gym? You don't need a gym to lose weight. I've said it in the past as well. You don't need to exercise to lose weight. It's what you put in your mouth. So I thought, I'm going to do it. There's no reason why I can't. Get up, put my joggers on, get motivated, and get out there and do this 2K run. So I did. I left the house at 5:30 and got back at 5:47. So I was so excited. I still got it. I still can do my 2K run in 16 minutes. And I was happy. It wasn't a chore for me. I was out there running on the road by myself, clear head, getting fresh air and expanding my lungs. And it just felt like it used to in the past. I enjoyed it. So I just wanted to let you guys know as well, like, if you find exercising a chore, then change it up. Do something that actually makes you excited to do it. Do something that's fun. You know, if going to the gym every day and lifting weights or getting on the treadmill for 20 minutes at the gym bores you and makes you, you know, not want to get up the next morning and do it all over again, then change it up. Do something that you want to do that's going to make you happy and excited to actually get out of the house and do. That's my little exercise tip this week. I wanted to share with you guys as well that I did it. You know, I didn't think I was going to be able to do it in 16 minutes, but I just stuck to my guns, and yeah, it was a good reminder of how far I've come. And also it reminded me of 3 years ago when I was another 40 kilos heavier than what I was now, that I busted my ass every morning out there running on that pavement to try and lose weight, and it helped. And running back there today made me feel like I was back on the journey again. So yeah, it rebooted my mind a bit to get back out there and refocus on what I need to do to get healthy and fit. Bit of a yeah. So anyway, as I said, I'm starting my egg fast again this week, just to see how I go. Stepping back from a lot of meals, just relying on fats and eggs pretty much, cream cheeses, butter, and salt and pepper. That's pretty much all I want to eat this week, and of course eggs. So I'll let you guys know how I go, while also keeping up my electrolytes. That is very important while doing an egg fast. Anyway guys, back to the grind. I better do my miserable walk into the office and start my awesome week back at work. I hope you guys are all going well, and yeah, keto on, and I'll talk to you guys later. $16. Still got it.
Ooh, she just my type. Hair longer, her